Do do do. I am the clapper loader, and without me, there are no films. Okay, so that is as close to any James Bond theme as I want to get. I don't want any copyright strikes for singing it. Okay, guys, No Time to Die. Where do I begin? Let's begin at the beginning. I am not a Daniel Craig fan, but that's okay, because at first I wasn't a Timothy Dalton fan either. Now, actually, that's not true. I was a 100% Timothy Dalton fan since I first saw him in Flash Gordon in 1980. But to come from Roger Moore that time to in the mid 80s to like the late 80s when we thought we were getting tough, you know, and here comes Timothy Dalton. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. But I remember watching, I didn't see it in the theater, but I remember watching it on cable for the first time and seeing him on screen for the first time, him say, Bond, James Bond, the iconic line. And he delivers it like he's saying, I'll have pepperoni on my pizza. Just sounded so bland. Didn't do anything for me. So, cut to Daniel Craig. And by the way, you all know this is, okay, just want to preface this. Let's all just take a deep breath. This contains the only spoiler that matters. The only spoiler that matters is how James Bond ends. Otherwise, there's no spoilers. We know. You can pretty much close your eyes and say, okay, this is going to happen in James Bond. There's going to be some girls. There's going to be some shooting. There's going to be a bad guy. Every movie, same soup, same ingredients. Okay. But we're here for that ending, guys. We're here talking about that ending. And yes, I have not seen No Time to Die, but that's okay. Because one of my favorite film reviewers did a non-spoiler review, but I could tell by the look on the face that this one was different. And something happened. Just the look, just the expression of the person doing the review. I knew. I'm like, oh God, they killed him. They killed James Bond. Honey, listen, they didn't just kill James Bond, okay? They killed everybody. Killed everybody. Like the entire cast is gone. M is gone. Judi Dench, we know that. Replaced by Ralph Fiennes. Fines. But I'm talking like Judi Dench was a holdover from the Pierce Brosnan era of James Bond. Judi Dench is gone. Who else is gone? Felix Leiter's gone. How are you going to get rid of Felix? He was always there in the scenes, running something or doing something and helping Bond out in a pinch. What? Okay, so Felix is gone, Emma's gone, everybody's gone. And obviously, most importantly, Bond. I have no words. Because this has never happened before. There's never been a Bond film where Bond, the character, was dead. Officially. Like, not coming back. No sneaky, I'll be back on the next, nothing. They're not going to bring him back like Superman. How the heck could you do that? You couldn't. So, what happens now? What do we do with this? So today I was watching the Pluto TV network, and ever so often they'll have a James Bond 007 channel, and I was watching Octopussy, and then after Octopussy, Her Majesty's Secret Service was playing. And the very first time I saw this movie, I was really trying to work on it. Like, okay, I'm going to watch this because I'm such a James Bond fan. But somehow over time, I haven't been able to work my way through this one. I just don't think Lazenby had the look. But I digress. So I tried to watch and I just couldn't focus because his poor wife dies. Oh my God, did I spoil it? Come on. You wouldn't be here if you didn't know what happens in Her Majesty's Secret Service, guys. So, just the death thing at the end of a movie and it leaves you like, okay. There's some characters I don't think that don't need to experience things like this. I mean, Bond losing Tracy is one thing, but now they've reversed everything. So now we have Madeline Swan losing Bond. But the films are about James Bond. They're not about Madeline Swan. How do you lose the titular character and still talk about hiring another Bond? I don't understand. I don't understand what the plan is. I don't understand what they thought they were doing. I do understand that it's bull. It's simple bull. Now, I cannot wait to see the movie. Although I do know the ending. I think knowing the ending for me is going to help me because I don't want to be let down by a James Bond movie. Are you kidding? The last one I saw in the theater was Skyfall. Ooh, it's been a while, right? And I don't want to make the effort to go and see another James Bond movie in the theater and not have it just be the best movie ever. And again, killing Bond takes it down. It already takes like 5 stars away from a 10-star movie. So in my own confusion, I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed with the choice that they made to kill Bond. Now, as far as 007, obviously, we were our first female 007. But who's gonna play Bond? Are they even gonna have Bond? Is this the end of Bond? Is this the end of James Bond as we know it? Is this the end of James Bond, period? Because how do you continue? All of these are things that are racing through my mind. Which leads me to 2 conclusions. 1, I don't accept the ending. I think it's bull. 2, I am looking forward to seeing the rest of the film. And heck, I may even walk out before the end since I already know it. Because disappointment. Yeah. I just did a review of Midnight Mass and I talked about how I felt like the whole miniseries was like going to a funeral. And no spoilers for that. Here you can go there for spoilers to my other podcast. But for this one, I just don't want to do it again. I just so want to be disappointed. I think movies have a responsibility, not always to have happy endings. That's not what I'm talking about. But at least if you're going to have me go and watch a James Bond movie, I don't believe that James Bond should be killed off. What's next? I have no idea. And to be honest with you, I am not happy. They really are going to have to work hard to thrill me with whatever they choose to do next, because otherwise, I'm done. Sorry, Miss Broccoli. Sorry, Eon. I'm done. How the heck can you do this to people that have been watching James Bond since the 60s? All the way through all the changes. And then the non-canon Never Say Never Again, which I love. But they didn't even kill Bond then. And it was Sean Connery's last performance as Bond. I'm just so mad. Oh, I'm so mad. Being a Bond fan. I am a huge Bond fan. huge. And I'm disappointed at what they did, but I am going to go see it in the theater. And like I said, probably leave it early once I know where it's headed. And I don't know. I think Daniel Craig is obviously he's moved on. He's trying to do his series of films, his new franchise, playing the detective in Knives Out 2, Electric Boogaloo, and I did not like Knives Out. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are we doing? Daniel Craig, what did you do? How could you have a writing credit on this? How could you let them kill your character? No. Danny Boyle was right. Danny Boyle, you skirted out of there. You were like, we are not killing the main character. I'm on team Danny Boyle with that. But now enough of my ranting. Back to reality. The character's dead. Where they go with this, I have no idea. It had better be good because you're going to lose a lot of people once it gets out planet-wide that James Bond is deceased. I am the Clapper Loader, and there are no films without me.